Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. For today's video I decided to film my look that I was wearing in my previous video, so if you haven't watched it already, please go watch that. I will leave the link down in the description box below. Also, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, and without any further ado, let's get into the video. I started off by filling in my eyebrows, so here I am using NYX Micro Brow Pencil in shade Black. I will try leave all the products down in the description box below in case you guys want to check them out. Once I was happy with the way my eyebrows were looking, I went ahead with Tart Shape Tape Concealer in shade 22N and started cleaning around my eyebrows. Then I applied the same concealer all over my eyelids and blended in using my beauty blender. I did this step so the eyeshadows stick to my eyelids properly. So for this eye look, I decided to use my Anastasia Soft Glam palette, and I'm using the shade Burnt Orange, which is a really light orange color. So using a big fluffy brush, I started packing the eyeshadow onto my outer and inner corner and then just blended that into my crease. The brush I'm using here is by Morphe. Next, I used the shade Sienna from the same eyeshadow palette, which is a darker orange shade, and then just blended that way into the same areas. But this time I used a smaller blending brush. I did this step to create a shadow-like effect. Using a clean blending brush and the shade Rustic from the same eyeshadow palette, I blended that into the outer corner. To blend this shade nicely, I kept going back and forth with a big and small blending brush. Then I used the shade Glistening from the same palette again, and I basically just packed that in the middle. So for this look I wanted to do a smudged eyeliner look, and for that I used the shade Noir, and using an angled brush I just started doing my eyeliner how I normally would do it. Using the same Tart concealer as earlier, I basically just went ahead and cleaned under my eyeliner to just make it look a bit sharper. So to highlight the brow bone, I used the shade Summer from my Anastasia Sun Kissed Glow palette, and I basically just applied it to my eyebrows. I also applied the same shade in the inner corners. Using the same black shade I used for the eyeliner, I basically lined the inner corners of my eyes. Once I was happy with the way my eyes were looking, I went ahead and I curled my lashes, then applied mascara. The mascara I used is the Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara, and this is the waterproof one. After that, I used makeup remover to just remove all the fallouts on my face. To moisturize my face, I used the CeraVe Moisturising Lotion and moisturized my face. To prime my face, I used Smashbox Photo Finish Primer and just applied it all over my face, mainly focusing in the T-zone. By the way, you guys might see me talking in this video. That's because there were other people getting ready in the room as well, so I'm really sorry about that. After priming my face, I went in with Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation in the shade 290. So I basically just got about 2 pumps in the back of my hand and started applying using my foundation brush. The reason why I chose to apply the foundation using a foundation brush instead of a beauty blender was because I wanted a full coverage. For the concealer, I used a Tarte Shape Tape Concealer again, and I basically just dotted all around my face. And then using a beauty blender, I just blended that away. I used Tart Shape Tape Concealer in shade 57S to contour my face. It was my first time using this concealer to contour my face, so I really put too much on and it was really hard to blend in. I basically applied it on my cheekbones, just around my forehead, a little bit on my nose and on my jawline. Then, using a beauty blender, I just blended everything away. To set my concealer in place, I used Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r powder in shade Butter, and I basically just applied on the areas where I applied concealer. And then to set the contour in place, I used the Huda bronzer in shade Caramel, and I just went over the areas where I contoured. I decided to add blusher to brighten up the look, and I'm using L'Oreal Paris Blush Hair in shade 120. Using the same highlighter shade as before, I highlighted the high points of my face. Later on, I used the shade Rustic to just create a smoky eye effect on my lower lash line. To finish off the look, I apply some lashes, and the ones I'm using here are by Huda Beauty in Giselle. Then, to blend the false lashes and my actual lashes together, I used the same mascara I used earlier. I also applied the same mascara on my lower lash line. For my lips, I used this MAC lip liner to outline my lips. The shade I'm using here is called Hover. And then I used Huda Beauty lipstick in shade Prom Night. And finally, to set my makeup, I used MAC Fix Plus in Coconut. Before moving on to my hair, I quickly went and changed my outfit. In case you guys are wondering, my outfit is from Pakistan, from this designer called Verda. Before I curled my hair, I quickly sprayed this Moroccan argan oil all over my hair. This really helps you tone down the frizz and also makes my hair smells amazing, so I love using this. Then I started taking little sections of my hair and just curled them. If you guys are interested to see how I style my hair, please leave a comment down below and I will do a video on how I curl my hair or whatever you guys like to see. So after I finished curling my hair, I went in with hairspray and just lightly sprayed all over my hair. And that is it for this video, guys. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, because every time I post something on my YouTube, I notify on my Instagram, so this way you guys will be up to date with all the content. If you guys have made it this far in the video, please leave it down in the comment section below, because I feel like this video is a bit too long. And from next week, I've decided to choose one comment at random to feature in my video. So yeah, that is it for this video. I'll see you guys next week.